Hello, you're listening to an episode of the Daily Riff, the official podcast for the Discord community Riff-Off. If you're not currently a member of our server, we humbly invite you here. Just click on the link in the description to visit. While you're here, we'd appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel to support our content. With high regards, we thank you. Enjoy the show! Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Studio 426. Today's Friday, the 3rd of October, 2025, and you're listening to the 74th episode of the Daily Riff, and it's the first show of October 2025. The Halloween season has officially begun, and we are only 5 episodes away from the end of Season 3. Apologies for the delay of this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I spent the first stages of the day, Wednesday, getting dressed up for a special Halloween-style edition of Deal or No Deal and that morning, and had no time to do the show. Because of this, we will be featuring an episode tomorrow, that's this Saturday, tomorrow, to make up for it. Sound good? Brilliant! Now, here are your morning headlines. So, as usual, we kick the day off with our current event lineup. The only event so far today is the usual Riff Mystery Friday show to finish the week off. Who knows what it'll be this time? You know, it could be an open mic, it could be a blitz battle, it could be a karaoke roulette, it could be a Wheel of Time, it could be a Wheel of Feels, it could be a frontline battles, it could be a King of the Hill, it could be a movie night or day or whatever time of the day is for you, doesn't matter. It could be anything. You'll have to join to find out, and we hope you'll enjoy it. Now, for some of the events that are happening after today, for the first event of Saturday, it's a special event hosted by Angel. It's called Movies and Musicals. Stay tuned and join up because she's got something very exciting planned for you all. Next to finish Saturday off, it's another edition of Karaoke Bingo with your host, Cheska. It's the classic game plus an exciting twist of singing along with it. If you want to play, that's great. But if you don't, you can always just treat it as any other karaoke event. That's cool with us too. For your local time zone conversions, feel free to view the event calendar located at the top of the server. Radio! So our first sideshow today is, it's just the little old Gemini. Nothing to see here. Of course, that would be a lie, because Gemini's got a nice question for you all. It's time for this week's edition of Gemini's Generics. I want to quickly explain that the Wednesdays segments are on today because we didn't do Wednesday. All of Friday's segments will be on tomorrow. So let's listen to Gemini, guys. Take it away.
Why, hello. Welcome to another Gemini's Generics. The question posed on last episode's segment of mine was, what's your biggest ambition? Unfortunately, we only have one response this week, but that doesn't make it any less ambitious. It's from the one and only Salaf. They replied, my biggest ambition would be something I had mentioned before, becoming a victims therapist. It would seem like, to me anyway, my entire life wanted me to take that path. So I may as well finish what I'd started since I was a little girl. That's such amazing ambitious. To mention something I did, I went through college for a year and did health and social care because my ambition was to become a paramedic. But ultimately, I didn't ever go through the training. But I'd love to pursue that in the future. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into today's question. Where in the world would you like to visit the most, and why? And that's it for today, folks. I'll catch you in the next segment. And don't forget to reply in the Gemini's Generics section of the Riff Studios forum. Adios.
There's no way, Gemini, that you just said adios. You are a Brit. You don't sound like... Anyway, thank you, Gemini, for that question. And back to our news headlines for today. All right, guys, our first headline today. I am excited to announce that we have a Deal or No Deal first as of a couple days ago. Get a load of this, guys. Stolas has become the first player in the history of the game to reach a total season bank of $1 million. Yes, you heard me right. $1 million in a single season accumulated. She secured this record with a deal at $256,675. And yes, she could have had the $500,000, but it doesn't matter what a game it was indeed. Now, I notice that we finally have selected our new hosts and community hosts for the staff team, and they will be assuming their roles very soon. Stay tuned for a list of the new recruits right here on the Daily Riff, as we're very excited to have them with us. And for our last headline today, I wanted to announce that during tomorrow's episodes, we will be debuting a new sideshow as a trial run. It's called Stolas' Stage. It's designed to bring theater kids their daily news and entertainment, and will be featuring a special guest sometimes. Make sure to stay tuned to see who tomorrow's guest will be. Well, that's all the news we have for you today, so let's go ahead and move towards today's advertisement break, brought to you by Riff Studios. We'll be right back in just a moment, so don't go anywhere.
Here, we have an artist running the spotlight.
Alright, Sprout Fire. Now welcome to this event. Now this event is very special. Do you know why?
Because when someone gets on stage, they're the center of attention, perhaps.
No, Father. This isn't some fancy open mic or some karaoke. This is Artist Spotlight. Did you not get the memo?
There was a memo? I just came because I heard there was singing and entertainment. Wait, I'm in the spotlight?
Yes, you're in the spotlight. Now you better start answering questions. Don't make me get Gemini instead.
All right.
Do you know what Artist Spotlight is?
It's an event where an artist, aka a member of the server, answers questions and afterwards gets to perform 3 songs that mean something to them or are special to them.
Then why didn't you get it immediately if you knew what it was?
I'm following a script here. You always do this, Freya. I swear I'm gonna...
And oh man, Sprout and Freya make a great team, don't they? Welcome back to today's edition of the Daily Riff. Today is Friday the 3rd of October, 2025, and back to the show. We have a new clip for you today for the performance board, and it is coming up in just a second. I say a second because it's time to reveal today's daily code word. Today's daily code word, ladies and gentlemen, is exclamation point bingo! Exclamation point bingo, B-I-N-G-O. And no, I'm not talking about bingo, what's his name? Enter that into the bot center for your daily select token that grants you 1,500 XP and 1,000 Riff coins. And without further ado, let's listen to Latoya performing today. Take it away!
Six schools in 6 years, been kicked out of every place. Everything I ever do is wrong, never find where I belong. Everybody on my case. The same old stories, the same old song. Don't act up, don't act out, be strong. I keep my head down, I keep my chin up, but it ends up all the same. With pack your bags, proceed, you're always to blame. I never try to do anything, I never mean to hurt anyone. I try to be a good kid, a good son. But no one ever will take my side. All I ever do is take the fall. I swear that I'm a good kid. Guess I'm good for nothing at all. Kid was a world-class joke. Dad was never there. The only family that really mattered. Well, she vanished into the air. And now I finally find a haven, someplace safe where I can stay. Till it's pack your bags, proceed, now go away. I never try to do anything, I never mean to hurt anyone. I swear I'm a good kid. Yeah, Percy, that's a good one. But no one ever will take my side. All I ever do is take the fall. I swear that I'm a good kid. Guess I'm good for nothing at all. The school's in 6 years. Every battle, every day. No one ever tells me that they're proud. No one asks me, Percy, how'd you like to come round and stay? All you get are bad grades and a bad rap and a bad rep and a good smack and no friends and no hope and no mom. She's taken away. I swear I never stole anything. I never meant to hurt anyone. I swear that I'm a good kid who's had a bad run. And all I need is one last chance to prove I'm good enough for someone. I'm good enough for someone. I'm good enough for someone. I'm good enough for someone.
Let's go, Latoya! Man, oh man, the musical theater performer that she is. Love it, love it, love it. Great song choice, I suppose. And we're going to go on to Traveler's Tea now. So guys, Sprout's here. You ready to listen to some of Traveler's Tea for this week? Here it comes.
Disclaimer. All stories read are entirely fictional and for comedic purposes. Viewer discretion is advised.
Ooh, hey there, listeners. I am personally not feeling well today, but nonetheless, the show must go on. So, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, or whatever. Ah, my throat. Okay, now, shall we get into some lovely chamomile tea? So for the first brew, we have a simple story of Avery from Ash and Avery's Microjammers. Yes, I know, boring. Now, they burst into my office this morning, asking me why my tea tasted so different this week. Now, first of all, just hearing that was a shock, but the fact that I didn't know they were stealing my tea was a bit more of a shock. But anyways, they didn't seem to know I was sick. And so, I got myself a week's worth of chamomile tea, and they ended up drinking it. And so it ended up with Avery being kicked out the door with a few tea bags filled with unknown chemicals following them. Anyways, up next we have a officially mandated warning.
Warning, any plant-based life forms. There are parasites feasting and latching on to bodies of any plant humanoids within the misty veil of Riff-Off. If you are plant-based or plant-adjacent, then please stay away from populated areas until further notice. Thank you, and please stay safe.
Oh, that, seems just a little bit concerning, actually. I hope that isn't what I have. Anyways, folks and folkettes, that is all for today's episode. Please stay safe and tune in for next week's episode. The tea won't be as sweet. Now, until next time, I have been your fabulous host, Sproutifer McElliott Sproutenson. Until next time.
What was that? Parasites at Riff-Off? What? Yes, that's just what Sprouts calls it, in case anyone's wondering. The new listener to the Daily Riff, Sproutifer McSpruttenson, lives in Riff-Off, which is Riff-Off, but you know what I mean. Gosh, I hope he's okay. And with that, we come to the conclusion of yet another episode of the Daily Riff. We thank you for joining us until next time. Remember, we're on tomorrow. Not usually, but we are this time because we didn't do anything this past Wednesday. But until tomorrow, stay safe, smart, and sensible. Goodbye.